Sorry, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Let's start over. Hold on. 3, 2, 1, and welcome, everyone. Fable Fox Weaver here, and today's gonna be a chill stream. It's gonna be crafty, a crafty stream. Hold on, something is. Oh, look at that. That's what you got. This is Fable Fox quality. It's a bit unhinged. Never mind. So, what are we gonna do today? First of all, let me fix the mic is in a bit of an awkward position. All right. Lighting isn't perfect. Half of my face feels like it's the surface of the sun, but it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be there's gonna be improvement. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. So we'll just I'm an angel. My hair is all messed up. I forgot to look. I don't have a makeup department. Otherwise, they would have taken care of. Maybe one day we'll have someone taking care of. Oh, look at that. My hair is long enough to do that. Maybe it needs a little bit of a trim. So, if you are on Instagram, if you follow on Instagram, you might have noticed I posted a story about what we're going to do today. I usually don't do that. I don't post in advancement. I usually post a story like, "Hey, I'm about to go live in 30 seconds." Um, but today I actually posted what we're going to be doing. Although I do feel like changing things up a little bit and maybe not do it in the order I mentioned in the story. So I think today I'm going to start with first of all, what are we going to do? My two main things are one, pyro engrave. It's a piece of leather for Christina, so she can do something with it. And two, prepare a glass. This glass. You can see it. You'll be seeing it up close in no time. For also an engraving. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with the glass because I feel like that's less exciting. So it's a good warm up for the stream. I'm not going to be engraving it today. I'm just going to be preparing it because that's the kind of stuff that that'll take me. I need to do that on with a Dremel. It's going to produce some kind of dust. So I'm not going to do it here. We're on the living room. But regardless, preparation is key, and it's an important part of crafting. And I think I should do it on stream because I'm here to do things that I need to do. This is my my work stream, kind of. So I know sometimes it feels like not everything is as exciting as the actual engraving. You might think. But as I was saying, it's an important part of the process. You need to prepare stuff and make so that when you actually get your hands on the work, things come out smoothly and you don't mess up too much. So the let me see if I can. Oh, damn it! I need to save this. So what I'm going to do is I already have an image. It's going to be the Assassin's Creed logo. I'm going to put it on the glass. I actually have another one. This is we don't use this for drinking, although we could probably if it was properly cleaned. Um, this was a candle. These candles were quite cheap, and they brought this neat glass. We're not going to throw it away, but we don't have much to do with it. So I thought I would engrave something on it, and the first thing that came to mind was the Assassin's Creed logo. Uh, but we do have more glasses, so if you're watching this and you have ideas, uh, just shout it out. Just say something because I need them. I need ideas for to engrave cup of glasses, cups of glass. Because besides it, we have two like this, and then we have a bunch of others, but they're not as neat as these ones. So I already have the image on my phone. You can see it in the camera, but I need to download it. I already have it here. I had to do some kind of preparation. Once again, preparation is key. And I got it uh, because the logo itself isn't symmetric, but I like it symmetric. It's not often easy to find in those conditions. Now, how do I do this? Okay, because I want to. Why? Oh, here we go. Okay, because I need to. All right, I need to put it up to scale, right? Maybe the camera could be a little bit up. Hold on, let me fix. Yeah, that's gonna be better. I think. We'll see. All right, this is gonna be the logo. First of all, what's the let's measure things. We're gonna have like I'd say 5 centimeters. So that's way too much. Jesus! Hold on, let me get this out of here. Don't need that. All right, 5 centimeters. A little bit lower. A little bit less. It's actually quite small. Much smaller than I thought. Is it 5 centimeters? You could go a little further. Yeah, 5.5. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to get a piece of paper. And I have this piece of acrylic that it's kind of, I don't need it for much, but it is helpful for this sort of shenanigans. So I'm going to get a piece of paper. You're basically, I haven't done that many engravings in glass. I did a couple for Christmas gifts. It's a very neat. You can personalize. People like it. I hope. It's not that. I mean, it's not that isn't. It's not that it's not hard. It's a bit hard, but it's kind of. It doesn't take a huge amount of money, and you can offer something that is personalized. So I think it's neat. All right, I need the pencil. All right, so now I'm gonna turn up all the brightness all the way up so we can see what's going on. Let me take the glass out of here. Put the paper there. The acrylic is just so that I don't move too much on the don't touch too much on the touch screen. It's actually not helping. Let's see, because I kind of lose detail. Sometimes sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, Pyro, how's it going? Yeah, more crafting streams. Right now, I'm going to prepare a cup of glass to be engraved. Engraved. I haven't said how I'm going to engrave it. I'm going to engrave it using a diamond drill with a Dremel. But I'm not gonna do the engraving here on stream because that would be a mess in our living room. So I'm just gonna draw and put the drawing on the cup. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because in the stream I kind of want to focus on the stuff I'm working on, not exactly the table, right? Um, But yeah, it was a fun project. Yeah, mostly. I mean, except for the screws, it was mostly recycled. All right, just gonna continue to draw. Yeah, upcycling. Yeah, exactly. Upcycling. That is the word. Which is better than recycling. Because when you recycle, stuff gets, chewed up and not. Same, but different. Um, when you recycle, not everything um, is used, right? There is a first of all, obviously the process takes has a cost, and then some of it is wasted, some of the material. Not everything you put in the recycling bin is recycled. Actually, let me do this differently. So it is perfectly symmetrical. I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know if it is focused. Hold on. Whoop. There you go. All right, so I have half the symbol. I'm going to engrave the Assassin's Creed symbol. By the way, as I was saying before, if anyone watching this has an idea, I have more cups. This was just kind of the first thing that came to mind. That one, it's a proof of concept. Just, I mean, I have engraved other stuff in glass before, but not these cups of glass. So I just want to try it and see if it works. If it does, Christina can buy more candles. Right? I mean, it's just it could have been something else. But for example, the thank you for the host, Pyro.
Is that everyone? What you wanted more?
What was I saying? Oh, I could have. Oh, now we have the symbol. I would have done something differently, but for example, the Witcher logo is much more complicated. It will be a much more work for a proof of concept. So for now, and plus, I do like Assassin's Creed a lot more than I do like The Witcher. I'm not. I mean, I would enjoy having a glass cup with the Witcher logo, but not as much as this. All right, so now we gotta. Actually, let me try something. Can I? Oh yeah, this is gonna work. Usually, I use for this. I use these markers. They are permanent markers, but the thing is, they are kind of thick, and so you lose detail. But these glasses, I can actually write with what do you call this in English? What is this called? All right, so now we slide it in and trace it once again. No, it's actually smaller than I expected. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it again. Now the trick is, because the glass is kind of thick, the trick is to always try to be, if your sight
That's what she said.
perpendicular to the glass and to the paper. Otherwise, you're gonna the drawing is gonna get distorted. That sound command is terrible for me because I never know. I have to think. What did I say that triggered that reaction? Hey, Knuckles, how's it going? We're just doing some light crafting slash preparation here. I have terrible angles for my. Yeah, it's a bit smaller, isn't it? I think it's gonna look neat in the end. Can't be much bigger. Oh, smaller than expected. Sorry. No, I got it. I'm slow. What can I say? Oh, it's getting this started. Oh,
水筒渡れるの術
I'm gonna have to. I don't know who ordered that drink, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit because I can't let go of my left hand. What am I doing? I am. I mean, Jesus. And I did have to ask you to explain it because I wasn't following. Um, what am I doing? I am preparing these glass to be engraved, but I think I'm doing an awful job, to be honest. Right now, it doesn't look. Hold on, let me put the paper in. It's not. It got a bit distorted. I need to fix it. So I'm prepared. As I was saying, I'm prepared. This is the first thing in the menu today. No, it was from a candle. Well, it could be for a candle once again. This is from Christina bought a candle. It came with this glass. The candle is gone, but the glass remain. So I'm going to engrave it, mostly to see if I can and how it turns out. I have engraved glass before, mostly for Christmas gifts. I think it's neat. If you can draw and you can, and if you have a steady hand with a Dremel, it's a fun thing to make, to offer. And you know it's personalized and it's not that expensive, so you can take something like this, engrave it, put the person's name on it, and hopefully they'll like it. But this is just a proof of concept. I want to see if it works. If it does, I don't know. Maybe I could do more because we have more. Christina bought more of these candles, so we have a few glasses laying around. Okay, let's turn it upside down. Where did I go wrong? Actually, now that I look at it, it's not that bad. I need the paper inside so I can see the lines. Otherwise. But yeah, if you have a Dremel, you can get. I don't know the number, but there are these. um, there is a there are some drill bits that have diamonds on the edge. You can use those to engrave glass. Actually, if you look on YouTube, I'm sure there are tutorials on how to do that. It's really not that hard. If you have a Dremel, usually those drill bits cost like 10 bucks or 10 euros. You can do all sorts of funny stuff. Just be careful because you need to wear protection. You need to wear a mask so you don't breathe in the dust. Oh, really? Nice. For those unaware, I used the Versatip on my last crafting stream. Have you tried it yet? What have you done with it? Actually, I have the box right here. I don't know if you were all here last time. This is what I did with the Versatip. Once again, god damn it, there's the logo. It wasn't on purpose. It's just I needed something to put in there, something that I liked. That's what came up. Um, oh damn, there's a hole in there. I need to fix that. Thanks. So I did that with the Versatip. Apparently, oh yeah, when you compare it to the soldering irons, yeah. Today I have here my favorite soldering iron, which I'm gonna use to engrave pyrograph. Yeah, I should get paid, right? I know some cosplayers. I'm pretty sure I know a cosplayer. She's gotta be. She's gotta be uh, uh, promote. She's promote. She, at least for a time, she promoted it too heavily, not to be on some sort of um, sponsor program, right? Thank you. So they should send me some stuff. Besides mine, sometimes she's a bit old. I mean, she, you can call it she. It is a bit old, and I think sometimes it starts to fail. But I haven't done any maintenance. I haven't replaced any of the parts, even those that I know wear with time. Yeah, I think that's good. That's ready to be engraved. So I'm gonna take it. When I engrave this, I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll post the results on Instagram. I can't do it on stream. Too messy. Right, this is not necessary anymore. That's gone. All right, we can move on to better stuff. I'm sure Christina will be happy because she's been complaining I should have done this a long time ago. All right. First of all, this I don't know if I can show you the whole thing, but this is my favorite um, pyrographer. Is that the it says Parkside. I'm sure that's Chinese, so I don't know what if it means anything to you. If you can search it, but it's an electric soldering iron. Let me go back a little bit. It's an electric or electronic soldering iron. It has the. It's not easy to put it on screen now. It has like a station, and you can control the temperature. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Obviously, it's a bit more expensive. It's more expensive than the Versatip. It has some advantages and it has some disadvantages. The first disadvantage is it has wires. The second disadvantage, well, it since this has wires, I can't just take it anywhere. The Versatip, I could, if I were to travel, for example, to our parents' houses, I could take the Versatip and work there. This, I could do it not so easily. Okay, yeah, this would I yeah sure I would classify it as low price. Um, I ordered it from eBay. It's what I think 70 between 70 and 90 euros. Compared to the 30, maybe 40 for the Versatip, it's about double. But I can control the temperature, and it's pretty neat to do that when you're working on leather, because especially vegetable leather is very sensitive to the temperature. You'll be drawing a line, and the temperature isn't high enough. It's not doing anything. Then all of a sudden, the temperature is too high, and you burn a hole through the leather. So it was very. You have a Versatip as well? Oh, nice. Yeah, the Versatip, it says in the name, it's versatile. And so I think it's a great tool for cosplayers. Plus, it's relatively cheap for what it is. So yeah, I would say it's a really good tool for cosplayers. All right, where's the piece of leather? There it is. We have a scrap. I'm not going to start burning right now, because first I have to put the thing on the leather. Ooh. Is it focused? I'm not sure. I prefer to have it on manual, but then I have to. Hold on. Maybe if I. Okay. Uh, I actually got my Versatip many years ago. Wait, I was still in college, so it's like 8 years ago. Yeah. Sure. Don't, it's okay. Don't stress. You, the good thing is this is gonna be the message. I actually threw it away because I thought it was the wrong. This is the one that I was doing last stream. And if you check the last stream, I started drawing, and Christina was like, "No, it's all wrong." But then it turns out it was right. The customer chose, and the customer is always right. So I was right as well. Yeah, damn it, I was right. It's not the thing that they asked for initially, but it's the thing that looked the best. Because Pedro has a good taste. Now, let me just make sure it is centered. Right? No, it's not your fault. I'm just saying that you should trust me more. I don't know. Now I trimmed the sides because I want the saying to be centered on the paper. It just makes it easier for me to look at the paper. If the paper is centered, then the message. What type of? Wait, hold on. I need to get now I can use my I can use my phone to. Oh Jesus! Look at that brightness. Um, to check the messages. What type of cake? What are you talking about? Oh, Knock is bringing the cake. Okay. All right. Get the messages there. All right. Now, all right. Let's make sure the paper is centered. It'd be nice to have a smaller ruler, but it's okay. Okay, so we got 21 centimeters. The paper is almost 7. So 21 minus 7 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7. So if you put the paper at the 7 mark, it should be almost centered. Okay. There's 2 lines there, 2 lines there. Just a little bit up to compensate. Should be centered. 7 there. 7 there. You know, measure twice, cut once, or Yay, we're gonna get some cake. Thank you, Pyro. It does. It does depend on the cake. Now, this leather is kind of tricky. Western leather is easy to mark because anything you do, it will mark right away. But these kinds of processed leather, they don't mark as easily. So I need a... Okay, I usually use a pen. So I go over... Yeah, it's not just the pull-up leather. And most kinds of leather that are already colored and that they are harder to mark. And this is quite often... Um, I will do this exercise, and then by the end of it, I realize that I marked nothing. So let's. Me neither. Cake is cake. Unless the cake is a lie, you should be good to go. What is Crazy Horse? Um, yeah, what Christina said. If you watch any of Christina's leather showcases, you will know what pull-up leather is. Because every time there's at least one, and she's like, "This is pull-up," and she does the thing, and she shows what pull-up leather is. All right. As I was saying, I bought my Versatip years ago, about maybe 8 years ago. And I don't even remember why I bought it. It marks almost nothing. I'm not even gonna touch it because if you bend it, the marks start to disappear. Now, in comes one of Fable's creations, which is my trusty uh, luminator or luminizer or something. I don't know what to call it. It's a lamp. It's a leather strip attached to. It was actually made for an aquarium. Oh, mine was from Leroy Merlin. I don't know if you can see it, but now I think now you can see the markings. All right, now I have already tested the soldering iron on this thing, and I even marked the temperatures on my tests to see which one was better. I think 300 is good enough. Maybe I'll start at 250, and then if I don't like the result, I'm gonna amp it up. Because you can always, if you don't burn enough, you can always burn more. But if you burn too much, you can't go back. It isn't focus. Sorry. Okay. Just to make sure. I just turned on autofocus and then turned it off. I think that's the easiest way to focus the thing. All right, this thing it eats up pretty fast compared to any other soldering iron I have, and I have at least three that I would still use. I have the Versatip, I have this one, and I have another one that is one of my favorite, just because it's pretty small. It's exactly like the Versatip. It's also gas based, but it's a lot smaller, so it's easier to hold and draw. The only problem is it doesn't have um, as many different tips, so it's not as versatile. It's great for leather, but I can't do much more on it with it. Sorry. All right, let's see if I can. I'm gonna bring it up this side. Hopefully you can see it. First, it's already up to temperature. Man, I'm sorry, my angles are terrible. I have my end is on the side of the camera. Maybe if I do the opposite. Let me see. Instead of that, I do this. Will it work? I think it's still, yeah, it's still an autofocus. First, let's try on the piece of leather on this crap, because if it doesn't burn or if it burns too much, it's better to see. Especially if it burns too much, it's better to see on the scrap. I think that's enough. Yeah, let's go 300. In the meantime, while it's up, let me get my tea. And it's done. Right. Let's check it again. Well, I don't know if it's better, but at least it's faster. Well, here we go. Actually, well, I'm gonna start, and if I need to go back, I'll go back. My problem right now is not. Let's see if I can. Okay, maybe I can work like this, so you guys can see. Damn it! Okay. Okay. Got pretty silent over there. I actually, you weren't uh, listening. or you weren't hearing it. But I have the bot on just for me. Just for me. I think it works. I would be a great goldsmith. Why? I need to go like this. This is the most comfortable way to do it. What are you doing, Pyro? What project are you working on? Oh, always very gentle, especially with this kind of stuff that has lots of details. I think it's common for cosplayers to be like this, like very attentive to details. No, at least I feel like it. Everyone I talk to relates to that feeling when you really want something to come out perfect, even though nobody will see it. Oh, nice. How do you do that? So that you're starting a blade, right? If I got it correctly. Okay. I actually have a knife. I actually have a knife. I want to fix the handle. It's a very old knife. It's kind of big, but I still haven't come around to do it. It has a what do you call? How do you say it in English? Morphine. It's like it's elephant. It might not it might not be elephant, but it's the same material. It's like a elephant's tooth. Ivory, exactly. Thank you, Nagus. It's kind of a common material because Portugal had had a strong relationship with Africa. It's kind of a common material, especially in old stuff. Yeah, yeah. The problem is um, the handle is a bit. It has the ivory part, but then it also had some plastic and some metal part, and it's kind of small the handle, and I kind of wanted to make it a little bit bigger, but at the same time I wanted to keep the ivory because it used to be a common thing, but now not so much. So I still have like I think I have a small ivory sculpture somewhere. There's a bunch of ivory out there. But it's not. If I wanted some new, I don't think it would be that easy to find. Excuse me. Okay, two ladders missing. I don't think it's that deep. I don't know if Christina will have to make this. Um, um, is it full tank? What exactly does that mean? I actually have the TV on, and there and it has Force and Fire in it, but I don't know exactly what it means. Full tank, is it like the complete handle made out? The piece covers the no. Uh, it's like, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Like okay, no, I think the proper term would be heathen tank. It goes inside the ivory. It has like the ivory has a hole, and the tank goes inside it. Does that answer your question? Okay. We watch a lot of Force in Fire, but still sometimes I hear the terms many times, but I still don't know. I'm not 100% sure what they mean. I kind of know from context, but I could be wrong. That's why I asked. Oh, I like the way that G came out. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. My problem with wood, and I do like to work with wood, is that the 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 easiest wood to find here is pine. If I want something else, I can't go to the stores I usually go to. I once bought oak, like a thin piece, but it I tried to make a bow out of it, and it with time it just I don't know what happened, but it just started breaking through the grain. I don't know if it was humidity or something. It was actually kind of weird because I did like a sandwich. I was trying to make a bow for Robin Hood. That came out. That was scrapped completely. So I did like a not really a sandwich, but I took a piece of pine and another piece of oak, and then I bent them, and then I screwed one to the other. Um, the pine was fine, but the oak started cracking after a while. I can't get ash. I don't think. I mean, I don't know exactly what tree that is. Christina, what is ash in Portuguese? Well, to be fair, it. Oh, I don't know what that is. To be fair, it's not. It wasn't supposed to be a real bow. It was just a prop bow. So as long as it had the shape, I would be fine with. Of course, it would be neat to have a functional bow, but I can't take that to an event because I will get the thing confiscated at the entrance. I mean, maybe I could get other kinds of wood, but I would have to treat them myself. I'm not sure how to do that. Really? Have you ever wait, have you ever made one, or is it or do you know how to? Wait, I think you mentioned that game before. I think that looks good. Speaking about reading up on it, I was kind of sad the other day. I was looking for a page, the page I used to where I got the information to build my scabbard, which is very funny because it's a real scabbard for a fake sword. And I couldn't find it. And I think that's one of those cases where it was lost in the internet. It wasn't already. It was like a. It looked very old, and it was clearly written by an older person. It was really nice because they even taught you how to stitch the thing. It had diagrams and stuff. It was quite the loss. I'm gonna try to empty the temperature and see if I can make this a bit darker. But I think you can see it on stream. The message. Can you read it? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think some parts of the leather actually burn better than others. Let's see what we can get out of here, out of this. Now I have increased the temperature to 350 Celsius. Yeah, I think it's a bit darker and deeper. I hope it's enough. Get it? Made it joke. Okay. Okay, I'll shut up now. Right? This morning I made one. I was checking. Ah, Christina, do your job as a mod. Ah, Christina, you dodged the bullet there. All right, almost there. I know, but that's different. It's different because it's me, and I forget. I forget what I said just a minute ago. All right, it's done. Just gonna let it cool down a little bit because the resting place is right under the camera. It's sad, but it's true. Yeah, I never said it was a happy thing. I forget lots of stuff. All right, I can turn off the illuminator. Hold on. How do you? It was baptized today for this stream. Can I? Okay. No, I have someone invading my stream and taking my stuff. Oh, even the light is warm. Actually, this light, this was for an aquarium. This piece here was for the pump. So it has the lights under it. Hold on, let me. It had the lights under the LEDs. Then it would fit the aquarium on top. It was a small aquarium. My parents had. Mary-san, how's it going? If I craft, oh, girl, I would ask how old are you just to say I have been crafting since before you were something, but that wouldn't be nice. I craft everything. I have crafted this table. I'm also crafting a table for Christina to work, but I don't know if it's stable enough, to be honest. But look here in this regular like light. I don't think you can see the very well. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. Uh, yeah, we can check it later. Ah, welcome, Marisan. How's it going? Craft me some juice. Oh, if I could craft it, I would craft it for myself. But boy, is it hard to find sometimes. No, Christina, what you need first is patience. Oh, really? What did you do? Ooh, tea. Right? I don't even know what it is, but it's good. Feels fresh. Even more. Yes. Even more. All right, what's next? The next thing on my plate, I have two other things. Actually, I see one from here. Three. Yeah, there are more, but oh, I know the feeling. I really know the feeling. Christina is looking at me and is going. So I have Star Lord's mask to paint, but I can't do that on stream because I have to constantly get up and wash the thing, the brushes. Um, I have this to paint. I found out a few minutes ago that I have a little hole here that I need to fix. So I don't know. Maybe I could paint other parts. Well, as I was saying in the beginning of the stream, most of what I intended to do in this stream, besides the pyro uh, engraving, was to do some preparation work. So I prepared the glass, the Assassin's Creed uh, logo, and I was thinking of figuring out what colors I'm going to use here. Well, not what colors, but what's going to look darker and what's going to look lighter. So, because I'm going to use the same stain, at most I'm going to use two different tones. Maybe one more orangey and one more yellowy, like I did. When you say keychains, are those cross stitch as well? And preparation is key, as I was saying before, and it's very important. Even though it's not as flashy, it doesn't look amazing. You don't see the evolution when you're preparing stuff, but it's very important. Oh, nice. I need to check those out. I don't know if do I follow you on Instagram. I'm assuming you post that on Instagram. Can you? Oh, okay. But since we're here, can you put your Instagram handle on the chat? You know, promote. Now I'll make sure if I follow you or not. If I don't, I will. Why would I? All right. So the thing. Oh, nope. That's Pokemon. That's not. Nope. All right. Let's see. Nope. Crafty. Mary. Two. Oh, it has a sloth. Gotta catch them all. Yeah. Have we done anything Pokemon related, Christina, for the in leather? Can I post a pic? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Oh yeah, we done a Pikachu. All right, let's see. Yeah, we did a Pikachu. Oh, nice. I can show it on the camera. Oh, it's blurry, but you can see it. Of course. All right, I need to figure out what's going to look. Need to figure out what's going to look darker and what's going to look lighter. The thing is, this was the overall theme was inspired in the set Kaladesh, which should give you an idea of when I started this, how many years ago. Um, this kind of frame, this kind of frame here. This is Kaladesh inspired, and in that set, uh, this kind of filigree would look golden. I'm not sure if I'm going to follow that. I'm not sure. Mostly because that would imply that the rest is darker, and that is more work. Because that would make me paint a lot more, and it's a lot of details. I need to take notes. Okay, that is irrelevant. Let's get that out of here. So, if we do the filigree golden, first of all, I need to do a new varnish because the one I had kind of dried up. Then I could paint the background in a darker tone, maybe just do like a gradient so it gives the impression of depth. And for that, I would use like orangey. Um, I actually have it here. I'm not sure if it's this one or one that I have, or another can that I have. I think it's this one. It's a Bondex. It's actually a pretty big can. It's a bit dented there. Teca color 810. But I need to make sure it's this one, otherwise it's going to be a mess. All right, orange gradient. I hope so. I don't know, Marisan. Probably you haven't seen the other one I've done, but this was years ago. So I'm trying to replicate something that past Fable did. I'm trying to be as great. Thank you, Christina. So this is the other one that I made. I never get tired of showing it to people because it looks awesome. So it has a. I don't know if you played Magic or not. These are the mana symbols. Um, there's like a battle going on here with a dragon and an angel. Something Doctor Who related that I kind of stamped on here. Then the Black Lotus. I'm not too proud of the back, except for the flower. Um, Not extremely proud of this part here. I think Doctor, the Doctor, Doctor Who. Um, I think I could have done a bit better here. this part. Maybe put something in there. Feels a bit empty to me. But I think it works. That's I think it's the seal of Gallifrey. No, it has another name. Something ending with on. Yeah, so I kind of want to replicate this. I think you can see here there's a bit of a gradient. I want to do that here, but with these little holes, so it looks like actual filigree. Yeah, that would work. Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna plant the seeds of discord. What's your favorite doctor? Yeah, okay, I can show that one too, but that's different. This one is actually painted in the same color. There's no, so it's not as relevant. But still, uh, if you like magic, this is based on Jace. Jace's cloak and beam overall. Oh, okay. I think we have some agreement there, at least in regards to the doctor. Oh, I'm super proud of this part. Surprise! Wow! Wait until I tell you how I did this. I did this. Thank you, thank you very much. Um, I, I I did this with an X-Acto knife. Thank you.
On your left.
Thank you for the Wait.
That was amazing!
Yeah. Thank you for the host.
That was the most beautiful performance I've ever seen in my life.
Is that everyone?
We need to do it again.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm still amazed. I'm the one who did. I did that when I was in college. And it was my I got wood engraving out of my system with this. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not doing anything anymore. More than skill, I had patience, honestly, because it was like I don't think anyone sane would do this. But then I did it again with Robin Hood's sword. It's made out of wood. It's not as detailed because then it was covered with aluminum foil. But I kind of did the same for the I shaped the blade with a sander, and then I using an X-Acto knife and the Dremel, I carved some drawings, and then no, it's okay, Christina. No, it's upstairs. No? Yeah, okay. She's gonna get the sword. And then after all that, I kind of covered with the aluminum foil and put some black acrylic paint to give that old look. If I were to do that all this stuff today, I would. I don't think I would. I don't think I would because I have much better tools and my patience is not as well trained. This is the kind of stuff I would do in order to not study, right? I should be studying. No, I'm gonna do this instead. That's kind of how it goes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so here's the. This is not crafting anymore. This is just talking, I guess. This is the. This is the scabbard I was talking before. the real scabbard for a fake sword. I don't think you can see it very well like this. Hold on. Which I learned by watching a tutorial on the internet. Not a video tutorial. It was text, but I learned a lot. And talk more than you work. Exactly. Actually, it was kind of fun because I for the scabbard, the dude suggested like the scabbard has a tip, right? Just like a sword. Thank you. I did this. I cut this leather while Christina wasn't at home. So I she says I stole it. I did not. It was just a coincidence. I would have asked for it if she was home. So I asked I asked the guy who created the tutorial if, I can't have a metal tip. These tips usually are these tips are usually made out of it's a pretty leather. Yeah. Yeah. So annoyed. What are we crafting today? Well, I crafted. I think Christina took it. Right now we're kind of just talking, but I'm gonna continue to prep the box in a. I engraved this. Hold on. Hold on. It's not. You can barely see it, but maybe you can fix that. I engraved this. It says I am enough. So I asked the guy if I could do away with the metal tip, and he was like, "Well, good luck." Uh, but I think I turned out okay with the leather one. Oh, look! Not many people see this, but it actually has a fox there in like a Celtic knot. It's one of those details that you spend like an hour or two and nobody notices. Yeah, I think Christina more than made up for it through the years. Yeah, kinda. Well, Christina more than made up for it through the years, as we now we this is how it goes now. We go to leather shop, we go leather shopping, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't show the sword. Sorry. These are the details I was talking about. So it looks painted, but it actually has some texture to it. It has some texture because it actually has a. My first stab today. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Got it. Vaccine. All right, let's go back to the box. I guess there's no stabby stabby. No. Right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with something like oh, have you put some ice on your arm? Yeah, 5G reception should be amazing. Because there are not a lot of people taking advantage of it yet. You should put some ice on it. It helps with that any kind of swelling and the pain. At least that's what I did. That's nature did the thing. Well, nature didn't give you the vaccine, so no swelling. Okay, no, but it have some pain. The ice could help with that. Maybe make it go away faster. So, well, in that case, yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a macho macho. I prefer comfort. So yeah, well, it's like it's not comfortable, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think it starts with my voice, right? I think I need to work on that. I need to I need to work on my Batman voice. Okay. I can't. I can't. Oh man, the amount of times I have picked up the phone and people thought I was a lady. I at some point you just go sure until they ask for your name and they're like, oh, okay then. Where is she? Amy! I would have come back for you because I'm Batman. I can't do the voice right. You just have to check it out on. I should have ended. For me, usually the other way around, but that is only in chatting. Oh, really? When I was a kid, it would be common for people, even people who knew my mother, they would call home, our home. I would pick up the phone and they would reply as if my mom answered the phone. It's like, I would let them finish. They'll be like, "Yeah, but actually, I'm 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 me. I'm not my mom." And be like, "Oh, then can you call your mom?" Sometimes it's neat because you know, telemarketers, right? You could mess with them. People assume me male. Yes, it's fine though. I have fun with it. Right, right. One time I pretended to be a little girl, but it didn't go well. I think they figured it out really quite fast. Maybe because it's not enough to do the voice. You have to do the you have to do the No, my mom doesn't have a low voice. It's my voice that is a bit high pitched. Yeah, I tried to pretend I was a little girl, but I think my speech sounded way too adult the way I talked. It was just too fast, maybe. I don't know. It was a few years ago, but maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. But they hang up right away, so my goal was achieved. You know. So I would pick up the phone and they'd be like, "Hey, we're selling this. Oh, we're doing a study. It's always a study. I don't know. There's a lot of people studying stuff that doesn't matter. We're doing a study and would like to know it. Oh, maybe I should just go call my mother, but uh, she's right. She's taking a bath, and maybe I should just wait for it. Maybe it's." Oh yeah, thank you, Christina. Ah, that's a nice one. Party people. Woo! Thank you for stopping by, Eleanor. Those are the best. Those are the best assumptions when they think you're a kid. Yeah, have a good night and rest well, and I hope that thing on your arm passes. Well, I already took 2 shots, but from now on, I can no longer put ice on my arm thanks to you. Now I look even less of a macho. Yeah, good night. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's the spirit. This will be one. Brilliant. I'm just taking notes, basically, as to how many. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna use a certain varnish to stain the wood, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like layers. I'm gonna do some parts. I'm gonna put one layer. Some parts I'm gonna put one layer, let it dry, put another layer, and the more layers. Is that what? No. Coats. The more I do that, the darker it gets. And so, see, it pays off to come to my stream and then go watch YouTube videos, but then come back. It pays off. It pays off in the end. It pays off. There's value here. We tell you what's good out there. I think. Uh, right, exactly. We know cool videos.
We went too far. He said we went too far, man. Why did we go too far?
Yeah, but I stirred the conversation that way. Christina! Christina! Banbury's hat! That's my throat is already a bit can't handle that voice too long. No, it's okay. I'm used to the disrespect. Sometimes you'll be sleeping soundly and you wake up in the middle of the night and where are the sheets? Where are they gone? Christina took them. But she doesn't just take the sheets. She takes the sheets and then puts them under herself instead of on top. And they're like, well, you're not using them, but you're not letting me use them. So, it's just, there's no respect here. All right, so my goal here. My goal here is I'm gonna leave the frame lighter, so it appears like a bit golden, just like the inspiration Kaladesh. Then I'm gonna get the background darker, especially in the corners, on the sides, to have a gradient that makes it look like there's some depth to it. Then these, which are in the front, are gonna be lighter, but these that appear to be a bit further in the back are gonna get darker. And then the horns are gonna be the darkest because I want them to pop the most. Then this little thing, I'm gonna try to make it. I don't know what it is. I just put it there for some reason. I'm gonna make it shine, so it'll be lighter than the rest. Maybe the same color as the frame, and the background is gonna be lighter around it too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's one. The ones on the sides should follow the same pattern. Otherwise, it's gonna be weird. The filigree is gonna be lighter, background darker. Here we actually have two, but I think I'm gonna do the same thing. These will be lighter. These will be darker. Actually, sorry. These behind them will be darker. And then the background will be darkest. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain. Oh, I'm not showing the thing. This is gonna be a pain to paint. I don't know why I put so much detail in there. Stupid Fable. Thank you, Christina. So here, same thing. Frame lightest, background darkest. This thing I put in the front, it's gonna be the same color as the filigree. So we have some. This is the symbol of the not the planeswalker. Yeah, the planeswalkers. Um, so I'm gonna put this in the opposite color of the horns, which are representative of a villain. Now, the top, I still have to figure out. There's more stuff here. So, if we follow the same recipe, filigree lightest, background darkest, bolas, yeah, nickel bolas. Here, there are more levels, which makes it trickier. But the apple will be the same color as the filigree. It's gonna pop out a bit more, but the logo, I'm gonna make it darker because I don't want this to be an Assassin's Creed thing. I want the logo to be a bit more discreet. My goal here is to have someone who is not completely familiar with Assassin's Creed to look at this, not see Assassin's Creed. So it's gonna be there, but a little bit stealth mode. Let's call it that. All right, the birds. That stuff is gonna get like one. I think I'm going to invert the colors on the logo. Maybe it will do the opposite of what I want, or maybe it will look good. I don't know. It's an experiment. Hopefully, it will go okay. This will be 3. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah. Here I'm going to make the birds darker. Well, they are supposed to be crows. Um, the logo as well. It's going to be about the same color as the birds, which kind of stands out from the rest of the box. But it's on the top, so I don't think it will look too bad. Then the filigree inside will be a bit darker than the filigree on the outside, but it's still going to be the same color. And the most the thing that will stand out the most is probably the circle. Yeah, that is the plan. But I'm not gonna start painting here. I don't even know if I should paint on stream because I have a problem, which is the table is it has um, it's 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 a it's a slope, right? So I can't just place the paint on the side. It could go very wrong. So that's all the things I had planned for today, and it's been almost 2 hours. It's close to 11 p.m. here, so I would call it for a streaming for a streaming for a streaming for a crafting stream. See, I'm getting tired. I would call it a good day. We did stuff. Oh, it's red fruits. Good tea. All right. So, oh, nice. See, we are so in sync. We are so in sync. All right. So today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Christina will be streaming tomorrow. I'll take this. All right. So we should rate someone, right? I could just continue chatting, but I'm already a bit tired. Well, it really depends. If we are talking about imagining stuff, like having ideas for designs, for skits, for cosplay or whatever, I would say late at night. Late at night or the hell? I would say late at night or in the bathroom. That those would be my peak, my creativity peaks. I even had a friend who said I was funnier when I was sleepy. Um, just because my filters would start to go good night, and I would just start speaking nonsense. Doesn't matter. I believe it was funny. You know her as well? Yeah, we know Kaya. I just can't think at all during the day. I wish I could work at night. but the problem is, it's one thing to imagine stuff, and the other is to actually work. And if I work sleepy, I'm gonna do a lot of mistakes. So I prefer to design at night, and then actually do the stuff during the day. So we are going to rate someone. Let me check. Mhm. What is this? Okay, Kaya is playing Resident Evil Village. No, I'm gonna rate Gear 7 today. 7, Gear 7. I think we rated Kaya last. Alright, I'm gonna set up the raid. People, thank you for being there. Really appreciate it. You made this so much more entertaining than it would be just by myself, obviously. I hope you had fun. And I hope you learned something. This is one of those streams that you could actually learn something from me. It's weird. It's weird to imagine that. Um, So I'm gonna give you guys the music in just a second. I'm gonna set up the raid, and yeah, have a good night. See ya. If not tomorrow, Sunday. We'll be playing Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. It's the second stream. All right, the raid is set up. I'm gonna give you guys the music. So once again, thank you for watching. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you, Marisan. Thank you, Narcus. Obviously, Christina. I hope to see you guys soon. Whoever else is watching this, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should check out my Twitch page because there are some details there that might interest you, like a freaking giveaway that might be happening soon, as soon as we reach 101 followers. Besides that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you didn't, drop a follow or a subscribe so we can try again another time. That's it. The raid is about to go up. Any day now. It's just like any second. It just I'm just gonna let it. Three, 2, 1. Nope. But getting there. I'm just gonna press the button. Oh no, here we go. It started counting now. Oh neat. There's a countdown.